when the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Good afternoon. You're tuned into Ability Matters, the program that covers matters to do with abilities, disabilities and everything in between. We are one of the longest running disability-related shows in the world, starting as Headway On Air all the way back in 2007 and now brought to you by My Home Living Care, an NDIS registered disability support organisation.
Yes, thank you very much, Sean. Okay, this is, of course, Ability Matters on Illawarra's greatest community radio station, 106.9 VOX FM. Of course, I'm your host, Tony Scotty-Miller, and with me, as per usual, is my co-host, Alan.
How you going, Tony?
I'm going good, thanks, Alan. And who do we have with us today in the
We've
studio?
got a great interview today. We've got Michael and Brad from the Disability Trust. Hey. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, Alan. Tony.
Good stuff.
And, you know, it's going to be a great interview today. I'm not going to go into it, what it's about, but play a song and we'll go straight into the interview, mate.
No worries. Well, as first thing I'll do is touch on the weather, as I normally do. As you can see, if you look outside, it's looking pretty overcast at the moment, and officially we've got moving on for Tuesday, partly cloudy, hence the overcast thing, with light winds becoming northeasterly 15 kilometres an hour. 15 to 20 kilometres an hour in the early morning, then tending northerly later this evening. So the wind's maybe a light breeze out there at the moment, but only 5% chance of rain. That's less than a millimetre too, so not very much at all. We have obviously a moderate fire danger, however, a very high chance of UV index. So, yeah, there we go. It's currently sitting at 21.3 degrees. However, it says here it feels like 19.8. I don't know who you are out there to feel the difference between 0.1 and 0.2 or 0.5 and 0.8, but yeah, that's what the officials say, but there we go. Okay, so I'm going to bust into the first tune for today. Try and slow down when I'm talking a bit there. Okay, I'm going to play you the Eagles with New Kid in Town from 1976. Here it goes, nice and sweet. Okay, that was just Jay and the Americans with Come a Little Bit Closer from 1987. And now let's get into the interview. Go for it, Sean, with Brad and Michael.
Alan.
I said, wait, yeah, sorry, I got the mistake.
No worries,
yeah,
mate.
Cheers, no worries.
Brad, you got a bicycle program running for people with disabilities. Can you tell us a bit about it, mate?
Yeah, so I'm from the Disability Trust, and I run a program called Cyclability, which has been going for about 2 years now. We've been running the program once a month for as a free day down at Edney Lane, where the head office is. But we're now moving into a new facility in Unanderra at Lindsay Main Park.
Oh, right.
Which we're very excited about. So we'll be on the 5th of April having our open day there. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
So Lindsay Main is the water-based hockey field, was it? Or
It's on the other side. So it's just there's a park and there's a new facility built there with all accessible parking.
So a new facility.
Yeah. So So then we're moving into what was already a cycle track there, and they've recently built a new all amenities block with storage for bikes, all accessible biking and parking, and a lot of it. So yeah, it's really exciting. It'd be good to have a purpose-built facility for everyone to ride out of.
Yeah, that's right. So have you got bikes for people with all different disabilities?
Yeah, we've got a range of bikes. We've got recumbents, three-wheeled trikes, some e-bikes. We've got a vast majority of bikes that are suitable for almost everyone.
Right.
I'm sure I may not be the only person who has this question on the mind, but what exactly are recumbents?
So recumbents are like more of a relaxed style bike, so they're easier to get in and out of. So they're a bit lower to the ground. They're more of a seat, right, like a camp chair style seat rather than a normal bike seat.
So they're more like easy access, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So would that be a freewheel bike?
Yes, we've got all of them are three wheels. We do have other bikes with like training wheels and stuff like that. So there's a bit of everything, but it does cover pretty much the majority.
Oh,
which is
right.
great. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Ideal, of course, yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an every weekend program, or?
We run one-on-one rides during the week.
Yeah.
So we do go pick participants up and we take them out for bike rides and get out into the community and teach them what they need to know in the realm of trying to learn how to ride a bike if that's what they're after, and really just working with the participant one-on-one. But with the group days, it's something we're moving into now with purpose-built facility. We'll be hopefully doing it weekly with the group's situation. We're starting off with monthly, and then we're going to start trying to implement it. We've always run once a month on the last Saturday.
Oh, right.
With next month, we're starting on the 5th, as we couldn't do it on the last Saturday. So, yeah, the 5th of April is the open day. We'll have a big barbecue. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
And nice free day just to show everyone the new facility and
that's
show
great.
the bikes that we have on offer.
What I like about it is that it's actually getting people out in the community as well.
Yeah, it's really good to see.
And enjoying having a ride on a bike that's suited to them.
Definitely. It's really nice just to see the smile it puts on people's faces.
Yeah.
And just being able to take part in cycling and getting out in the community. It has so many benefits, and it's really good to see what it's been doing for the participants so far.
Right. So I think you said at the start it's been running for 2 years now.
Yep. So we've slowly been building the program up from a once a month free day, and the amount of participants that have grown during the week wanting to do one-on-one stuff, it's going to be really really nice to see. Now that we've got a facility, we can do more group-based
that's
stuff,
great.
so there's more of a social aspect.
Yeah.
And people can come down and just hang out and enjoy riding bikes.
Oh, right. So how many staff members would be down there at a time?
Probably 2. We've got some really great staff that are been trained up to help in this kind of thing. So usually I facilitate it. I've started a year and a half ago with this program, and now we've got a range of staff that help out.
That's great. You know, that's a lot of things that parents would be looking at. You know, how many staff members would be there helping.
The ratios.
The ratios. So, depending on how many people come down, we usually have 2 or 3. We have a range of volunteers that also come and help out, which is great. There's always a stack of people out there helping out. Yeah. People from the community just come down as well, which is really, really helpful.
Oh, yeah, that is great.
It's a great community. It's really nice to be a part of.
There you go, everyone. There's staff for everyone, so no parent has to worry about their son or daughter or, whatever.
It's very family friendly. Yeah. We have lots of families that come down too. So it's very much on the open days. It's if you want to ride your bike, you're more than welcome to. There's plenty of bikes, and there's plenty of opportunity to learn and see what the cyclability is all about.
And of course, I have one main question now. It would be weather pending if it's outside, yeah?
Yes, it is weather pending.
Right.
And if going off our track record, it's always raining when cyclability's on. But hopefully, if it's a day like today on the 5th of April, it will be really nice.
Yeah. That'd be great. Well, Tony, we'll go back to some music now, mate.
Rightio. Well, I've got coming up for you now a tune from the 90s, the Black Sorrows, Never Let Me Go, from 1990 specifically. So here we go. Then we'll see where we go after that. Go back to the interview. Yes, that was just the Doobie Brothers with China Grove from 1973, and the album was The Captain and Me. Now, let's all remember now, this was before Michael McDonald brought his organ sound to the band in 1975. So it was back when the band Doobie Brothers sounded really, really rocky. But we all know what the Doobie Brothers means, yes, but I don't think we have to go into it much further because I don't think I'm allowed to. But, yeah, let's just put 2 and 2 together, shall we? So, okay, let's go back to Alan and Michael and Brad on that side of the table. Go for it.
No worries, Tony, thank you. Michael, what have you been up to, mate?
Oh, not too much, mate. Trying to keep busy. It's never a dull day at the Trust. There's always something going on, and I think that's probably... with the sector that we work in here with the Disability Trust, what makes it so enjoyable, every day is different. Each participant has their own needs and desires, and, we kind of have a thirst for doing the best we can from our side of things to be able to deliver and ensure people have the best quality of life.
Oh, that is great, mate. What programs are running there at the moment, in the sports area?
Yeah, so with the Sport and Rec part of the trust, I started with that department many, many years ago. But, at the moment we do a range of things. So, we've got some of the last year, actually, the year before last, we celebrated our 30-year anniversary for Sport and Rec, which was fantastic. We've got some of the Starmate programs like Jammers Basketball, All Together Drama, the gym program's still running. Jeez. And then I guess since the inception of those programs, we've been able to get some new additional programs going, which are going really well, like Score Dragons. And we've got a great partnership with St. George Illawarra with that. And our White Knights FC, which is supported by Football South Coast. But then we've got some other really important programs like our swimming program, which teaches participants how to swim. So it works on, the premise, like all our programs, it works on, health and fitness, accessibility to the community, but also, working on the safety aspect as well, so water awareness and things like that, which is great.
Oh, that is great,
so
mate.
Just to clarify there, sorry, Alan, one sec. That White Knights FC, that's, for layman's terms, that's the soccer part of things,
That's correct, soccer program,
Yeah,
I thought so straight away.
Just wanted to clarify, because not a lot of people out there know what FC is. Because I know the first time I heard it, I was like, hang on, what's the FC? Is that a football club? No. Well, even though it is a football club, but football, back in the old days, is soccer. So
yes, very European term, isn't it? Football club.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
That's why it's called rugby over here, but football, It's all right. Okay, go for it.
You lost me thought now, so...
Oh, sorry, Alan, go for it,
so with the swim program, how many days a week do you run that?
So pretty much all our programs would be 1 day a week. So, for example, our soccer program, White Knights, would be on a Monday. Tuesday we do gym. Wednesday we do tennis. Thursday is probably our busiest day with the Sport and Rec side of things, where we have our Score Dragons League program. Then we have a Swim for Fun program, which is more about basic water awareness and fun games. And then we have our swimming program, which is more lap swimming for those participants who are go to the next level. And then we do our drama programs on Fridays and Saturdays. Then we also do some other fun programs like social groups, like our Finance Friday program or Sunday Fun Day, which is about what you find is a lot of participants will come to a program during the week and they'll connect with each other, but because you constantly doing activity, you don't really have that chance to kind of form those, or you got those friendships but expand upon them. Whereas you find these social programs enable them to go away and do an activity for 3 or 4 hours on a Friday night or 6 hours on a Sunday, where they can hang out with a mate and build those
freedom, more natural.
100%. I think that's what all their programs are really about at the end of the day. Yes, it's the health and fitness side of it, which is really important, movement for anyone. But it's that opportunity to just connect with their peers in a safe, supporting setting. That's what we're trying to enable people to do. And I think that's what one of the great things about the NDIS has enabled people to have choice and control about those things.
It's a great thing. I found it really good, where I can do different things and all that. Like I go to the gym. I'm doing physio at the moment, but I'm keeping busy in other areas as well. The swimming program, I love the swimming program. The idea of the swimming program for people with disabilities that want to go out there and learn to swim. Then they can go to the pool with their friends.
100%. I think, swimming, Australia, what do? Where they go to the beach, the pool, days like this, even when it's a little bit cooler, you're just getting down there. So if we can provide an opportunity for our participants to learn about water safety, water awareness and confidence in being in the water, long term is the goal is, as they get older, they want to go hang out with their mates down the beach. Exactly. They can do so and do so safely. And I think that's reassuring for a parent. I've got young kids. First thing you do is throw them into a pool. So once they hit their teenage years, if you're at work and they're at the beach, they're going to make the right decisions. Or
at least know how to float correctly.
100%. And that's the most important thing about the programs. It's just confidence. And I think everyone's different. They need a little bit more encouragement. Or some people, excuse the term, take a duck to water, which is fantastic. So that's what we try and do.
Oh, that is great, Michael. With your other programs running, I've gone blank.
It's all right. Take your time, Alan.
With your other programs going, are they all running one day a week?
Yeah, so generally you find those sports programs will go one day a week, whether it's music makers, the dance programs, things like that, which is great. And then obviously we do additional things like camps and so forth. But then I'm fortunate that Brad and the team are part of something bigger, what we call community services team.
Yeah.
And the community services team, we do a whole range of things. We have independent living or independent support. So, staff who'll come in and help participants get ready in the morning, drop them out, take them to work or take them out shopping, teach them life skills, which is really important. Yeah. We've got our day programs, which we run at probably 5 different sites throughout the Illawarra, and that goes really well in terms of, once again, that same emphasis of getting out of the community, building connection with your peers. We have our Next Step program, which, for lack of a better term, I think it used to be called SLES. So it's for kids coming out of school who kind of work. It's like a modified TAFE program, for lack of a better term. So they come into that supportive setting. We recently we're fortunate, started a program on the back of Next Step called Project Search, which is the first of its kind in New South Wales and only one of 2 programs in Australia run, which is funded from the United States, and it's real emphasis on skill building. So we're partnered with the Novotel for this particular program.
Lovely.
Where the students will come in and they'll learn 3 different facets of being at the Novotel, where it be, back of house cleaning, you name it.
Yeah.
And then hopefully they develop those skills over a 12-month period and then gain open employment. That's the goal.
That is great.
Just general life skills, yes?
100%, yeah. So it's employability skills.
And now just moving back to that thing you just mentioned a moment ago now, you said SLES. I'm a little confused with that.
Yeah.
School leavers.
Employment service.
Yes.
Yeah. That's correct, yeah.
Right, yes.
The acronyms that we have in this industry are next to none, but yeah.
They're everywhere. But
Yes.
And people with bad short-term memories like myself, and wow,
It throws me sometimes too, don't worry about that.
Cool. No worries.
We've got those, and then we also have the Plant Room Cafe. So we've got that's for support employment. So we've got one at our head office in Edley Lane, which is obviously open to the community, come and visit and say good day to the team. And we've got one at Horsley there at Hammond Care, and last fortnight we just opened up a new cafe in Hammerville. So that's going extremely well as well.
Yeah. I'll have to go and check out that one.
Well, as Brad alluded to, come and try the chips. They're the best ones in Gong.
Well, we'll go to some music now, Tony.
Right, not a problem. And just before I do that, I said not to mention, which is still Tony Scott Emilio and my good friend Alan on that side of the table. And, of course, we've got Michael and Brad in the interview here. And this is still the Illawarra's greatest community radio station, 106.9 VOX FM. Now I'm going to take you to the sound of, let's go with Elton John, Pinball Wizard, from his album. It's actually from the album Tommy's Soundtrack from 1975. But it was actually, this song here, everyone knows Pinball Wizard, released in 1969, was actually composed by Pete Townsend from The Who. But, of course, brought to life by Elton John. So here we go. Yes, and that was just the band called 10 Years After with Baby Won't Let Me Rock and Roll. I think I got that down wrong, from 1971. The album was Spaced in Time. Before that, we heard from Split Ends, I Got You from 1980, and the first song I played out little trio was Elton John's Pinball Wizard. I did some research there. In actual fact, I found out that Elton John is the Pinball Wizard. I thought it was someone different, but no, the song was about himself, so there you go. I never
right. That's surprising. Yeah. Well, we'll go back to the interview now.
Go for it, yeah.
Brad, there's a cycling, I can't remember, competition coming up, or just a fun ride?
Yeah, so it expands upon the cyclability program. We have a bunch of all ability rides out in the community now, which MS Gong has in the last 2-3 years we've had our own all abilities ride from around Woonona into the finish line for MS Gong. So anyone who might not be up to riding the whole Sydney to Gong, it's a bit of a feat. So now we have this cyclability ride that is all accessible, and we provide bikes, and we finish at the same location as the MS Gong. And
helmets as well?
Helmets and all the safety is our priority, as always.
Yeah.
So, it's really good. We got the program that really helps people get their first step in the door with learning how to ride a bike. But then Wollongong's really good in the community with, especially being a bike city now.
Yes.
We have these events in the community. We've also got Ride Wollongong coming up this year, which is a flow-on from when the World Cycling event came to Wollongong.
Oh, right.
So they're trying to keep what they call Festival of Cycling, keeping going. So it's all things bikes that week, I think. So they do like a bunch of things in the community to really emphasise cycling, and it's really good. We have an all abilities ride during that weekend. So that will be coming up. I don't know the exact date right now, but a lot of the participants in cyclability to really go enjoy that day.
And just to comment on that one, Alan, of course there'll be helmets as well. There's no rules. But
but you know.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know if I'd have much of a job if there was no helmets.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah. Well, I just say that, you know, especially with the scooters in town.
Yes.
They're riding along with their helmet hanging down.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
Yeah. So it's just, I shake my head and I think, if they only realise if they come off, hit the gutter or something like that.
They'll learn once.
Yes, yeah. You won't be going back the second time.
It's one of those things you don't need to be taught twice.
You'd hope not.
Yeah. So, you know, that sounds great, mate. In the other bike races, people with disabilities can actually join those races as well?
Well, I mean, if cyclability is for people who really want to do it for the enjoyment, but there are the paracycling and stuff that goes on all around the world. So if anyone's looking to start cycling in some regard, this is a great place to start. But there's endless amounts of opportunities out there now for people with disabilities. So It's great. It's really good to see the progression in the community.
I have to say, disabilities come so far.
Yeah.
You know, when I first got my brain injury, there was hardly anything around. You know, and it'll be 29 years this year.
Oh, that's great.
And there was hardly anything around. And today, you know, you've proven it. It's gone a lot further, especially with the bicycle program and all that.
Yeah.
You know, especially with what Michael does.
Yeah.
You know, it's really come a long way. It has.
It's all changing the people's perceptions of people with disability and realising they can do anything they really want if they want their minds to it.
I've noticed a lot of people out in the public are accepting it as well.
Yeah.
You know, which is good. They had a skateboard thing in the mall.
Yep.
A while back. Yeah. And they had this young kid in it who had disability.
Oh, fantastic.
And he was actually riding a skateboard. And I was standing there watching him and I'm thinking to myself, and everyone else was helping him out.
Oh, definitely.
And all that.
Yeah.
And it was great to see.
That is awesome.
You know?
Simple, Alan, because we've become a more accepting and inclusive society. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks to media's help and all the people like the Disability Trust, especially, have been putting themselves out there all through the media. So the media machine has definitely helped get the message out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure.
Even right now, we're on the radio, so that's part of the media machine. So there we go.
I mean, we've had this facility built for that purpose too. When cyclability started, I reached out to Wollongong Council about this facility.
Yeah.
And I saw the potential of it being a perfect location for people with disabilities to be safe and know that they can learn to ride a bike here, and to have a facility like that and be able to utilise it for people with disabilities. And they really came to the party and
that is great, mate.
And provided us with a space, and it's got all ability access.
Yeah.
It's got all ability showers,
100%.
amenities, wheelchair access. So, and it's all it's the perfect location. And to have this, I mean, it's probably first of its kind in the country, you would have to think.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic to see that the progression is really happening in the community.
They've really helped
that is really good.
Sorry, Alan. They've really helped you push the envelope, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, I mean, like anything, to try and open people's minds up to that is sometimes a bit difficult, but it's really worked out and it's really going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Lovely.
We'll go back to some music now, Tony.
Right, yeah. Well, I've got here a tune from the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack to the Bee Gees, original from 1977. We all know this one here by Yvonne Elliman, I Can't Have You, from 1978. So it was released in 78, but it was written and the soundtrack was recorded in 77. So there we go. Yes, and that was just Jerry Fielding with the Enforcer rooftop chase theme, obviously from the film The Enforcer soundtrack from 1976. Now, just a bit of trivia here, The Enforcer actually stars Clint Eastwood in a police movie, not a western. There you go.
All right.
I saw it the other day. I'm like, wow, that's a cool tune. So let's get that involved. Lovely. Okay, now back over to Alan, Michael, and Brad. Go for it, guys.
Michael, do you want to give out some phone numbers, mate? If anyone likes to contact the trust?
Yeah, definitely, Alan, not a problem at all. So, if anyone's interested in any of the programs we've been speaking about today, they can give us a call on 1300 347 224.
Yeah.
That's 1300 347 224. Or if they want to contact Brad and the Spawn Rec team, they can email us at sportandrec@disabilitytrust.org.au.
Oh, that sounds great, mate.
Sport and rec. So is that the word and? Or
And that's correct. So sportandrec@disabilitytrust.org.au.
Well, I'd like to thank both of you coming on air today. It's really great to have you here, and it's really brightened my day up. Listen to what's going on now. I'm so happy to have you in here, and we'll get you back in towards the end of the year.
Just the sound of all the positive involvement of, I suppose, because I've been with the trust a fair few, maybe a better part of a decade.
Yep.
And it's just
things have stepped up.
It's certainly advancing in the right direction.
It is. Look, I started with the trust nearly 24 years ago, and it was just that small blue building in Osborne Street, and compared to where we are now. But I think what I like about things is that the values of the organisation have remained the same, and I think that's really important. We see ourselves, yes, we're employed by the trust, but our jobs are to be advocates for our participants.
Sort of a family feeling, yes?
100%. That's the great thing about it. I enjoy working alongside Brad and the Spawn Rec team, but all parts of the community services team. And, we thrive from seeing our participants succeed, because at the end of the day, that's our jobs, is that we work for the trust, but we're employed by our participants to help them achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day when the Disability Trust was part of the Headway building, it was in that little side bit, and I used to see you back there.
Yes, I've never seen you lads over there. You did a great job over there, and obviously we're just talking about Barb and Beck.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're the heart and soul of that, and it's great that they're still part of the organisation, their values.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
Barb and Beck kind of left the Headway group and moved over to the Disability Trust, and
But we're proud of what we do, and we're very fortunate to have the jobs we do. Every day's different, but every day's enjoyable, which is great.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's good that I can honestly say it's you and Brad are there, doing your part, and all the other staff as well is making it a lot better for people with disabilities.
Indeed, that's right.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for having us on today. You guys are doing a fantastic job.
Absolute pleasure, guys.
Thank you very much.
Get close out again now.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. It was really nice talking to you both.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.